that you are tuned in. Of course, this is the People's Station, the People's Program, the People's University, and the People's Parliament. I will be with you from now until 1300 hours Eastern Standard Time. That is 1 p.m. today. It's a People's Show where I listen to your concerns and I would leave no stone unturned until your issues are addressed. This is a place to find the experts to help you. This is a place for exciting discussions. This is a place to make sure that your voice is heard. This is a place to be spot on. Remember that if you have community issues such as poor road conditions, water challenges, garbage collection challenges, then you need to talk to me. Also, if you want to commend someone in your community who's doing very well and contributing to the development of your community, or you went somewhere to buy something or to get some service or something like that, and they have done well, give you excellent customer service, then I need to hear from you. And all you need to do is to send me a WhatsApp message to 876-816-5261. 876-816-5261. Let me give you that again. 876-816-5261. You can also email me at spotonwithvernon@hotmail.com. spotonwithvernon@hotmail.com. Remember that it is very important for you to say who your member of parliament is and also who is your parish councillor. And if you're reporting a specific matter at a specific location, then you must give me that specific location where it is. If it's a street light, then you can probably let me know the number on the light post. If it's an address, you give me the exact address. Or if it's near to a school or something like that, make sure that you're specific. Right, so make sure that you're very, very specific. All right. And then, yeah, that's about it. So welcome to Spot On, where we are spot on. It's Rhythm FM. I am Vernon Darby. All right, let's see what's coming up today. Of course, you know, we start off with wonderful music. Then we take a look at your messages. Then we have Talk Your Talk, and we will be having Dorothy Campbell, communications specialist at the Consumer Affairs Commission. A long time since we have heard from them, and I'm sure they have some good news to tell us and some good information to share with us. Then we move up to about 10:50. We will have Real Estate Matters, and my special guest will be Gabriel Gilpin Hudson, lawyer and realtor. Then, before we go to lunchtime, yes, we will have The Workplace. And we're going to have a very interesting lady. You've known her. Lecturer, everything, author, retired coach. Mrs. Pat Waugh, Reed Waugh, and she'll be here to talk to us, especially those who are retired. Yeah, you make sure you stay with us. You'll have a lot to learn from her. Then we go right up until noon, when we will have the national anthem. That will be followed by meditation. Then you should know that. Then in the afternoon, we will play some more music and talk about national and international matters. And we go right up until 12:45 when we will have the news and sports. Of course, this is Rhythm FM coming to you live on, yes, we have Spot On, your program, the People's Program, coming to you live from Kingston, Jamaica. It is March 17, 2023. Now time to get into some music and get the day started in fine style. Right, it's now 5 minutes past 10.
Massive and the crew, hear me now. It's Jamaica's time now. So man a time we stop sell a girl. And back where with the violence. and behave like we have some sense. Cause I feel we country, so make we stop mash it up. Yes, I feel we country, so make we take care of it now. So let's walk hands in hands, yeah, down a freedom street. Greet everyone we meet, yeah, cause Jamaica, you know it's sweet. Down the river fall, Aki and Salty, sweet reggae music, cartwheel down, the coconut water, them say it good for your daughter. So eternal Father, bless our land, guide us with thy mighty hand, cause out of many we are one. That is what make us strong. Me say we little but we taller. Are we a leader and a follower? Are we the holy talent and a strong culture? Yes, Nani, Sam Sharp, Paul Bogle, George William Gordon, Marcus Garvey, Norman Amande, Buster Mante, Brother Bob Marley. We can't let you out. A holy power could not do it. Father God, guide and protect each and every one of us as we move forward in these trying times. Cause you run things. It's Jamaica's time again, and we have come of age. So back away with your violence and behave like we have some sense. Cause I feel we country, so make we stop mash it up. Yes, I feel we country, so make we take care of it now. Eternal Father, bless our land, guide us with thy mighty hand. Out of many we are one, that is what to make us strong. Norman Manley, Buster Manty, Brother Bob Marley, Nanny Shamsha, a holy power gonna do, yeah. George William Gordon, Paul Bogle, Marcus Garvey, a holy power gonna do, yeah. Yes, we little but we taller. Are we a leader, we are no follower. And I feel we country, so make we take care of it now. Yes, I feel we country, man, I feel we country. Yes, I feel we country, so make we.
Oh, yes, this is our favorite country. We've got to make sure we take care of it. Yes, if you're just joining me, you're listening to Rhythm FM. And this is Spot On, coming to you live from Kingston, Jamaica. Don't forget, you can listen to the program on the internet. And somebody mentioned to me they can get it on cable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll check upon that one. So all you need to do is to go to, on the internet, just go type in www.rhythmfmjamaica.com. www.rhythmfmjamaica.com. All right, it's now time to take a look at your messages. And of course, yes, we're going to start off with. I got only one voicemail. Only listening to the budget debate yesterday, I realized that I only got one message today, a very short one.
So, Darby, me catch you last look up at the debate. Prime Minister say, as far as in concern, no want nobody anything. Myself there, no want nobody anything like that to Mr. Darby. Thank you, Lord.
You see how she lucky? She don't want nobody, don't know what I mean, everybody something. I must tell you, I didn't get to hear all of the budget speech yesterday. And I've sent a message to those who are involved in communication, advising them that what would be good to do is to send out a summary, just pointers, minimum wage, taxes, probably 20 points. That's easy to be sent out so everybody can have a look at it, because very few persons will be able to listen to. Well, many persons would be at work yesterday, so they wouldn't be able to hear it, and nobody's going to go through a long document. So I've suggested to them that what they do could put out just points that were mentioned in the budget speech yesterday. Now, somebody sent something to me and about, well, I'm sure those of you who know me well and who listened to me over the years will recall that I've I've said many times that when we fix our roads, we fix them for the next rainy season. Now, I have a current case, and I want the whole of Jamaica to stand up. Teachers, police officers, because I keep on saying to the whole away, that if we don't ensure that our resources are spent properly, you won't be able to get any money. And that is why taxes have to be increased sometimes. And the taxation, let me body fool you. Taxation is high in Jamaica, 25% at least, and then you have GCT, you have taxes all over the place. So when you check it out, you're probably paying 30-40% of your salary. So while in a communist country you might give your labor to the government, in Jamaica we give income to the government. It's a serious matter. And the fact that you give so much money to the government does not mean that it is properly spent. So you can't depend on the politicians alone, because a lot of the wasting that goes on, it has nothing to do with the politicians. No, it has to do with those who are in the public sector. Now, I have a case now, and I wish every Jamaican would zoom in on this one. Yesterday, a very annoyed citizen sent me a picture. Yes, she was going up in the rain by Ligani, and she saw a massive hole in the road on Paddington Terrace. It seems that it looked like some meteor was to drop out of the sky and drop it on the road. The whole of the road sink. All right, let me see. I'm going to read what I have written here. Mr. E.G. Hunter, the head of the NWA. Sir, can you tell us why, after an area on Paddington Terrace was fixed, I hear a short while ago, there was a little sprinkling of rain yesterday, and this is what the road looks like? You want to see the road. One massive sinkhole in the middle of the road. If you're dropping at that, the good Lord help you. They probably can't find the car after that. Now, can readers figure out and tell me, that's why I wrote that for my readers, I'd love somebody to tell me, and you can WhatsApp me, voicemail, why this happened to the road, as shown. And if you go on my blog site there, that's vderby.blogspot.com, you'll see the video. I want you to tell me why this happened. We're going to blame God rain, so God rain caused it? I'd love to know. Right? Who will be held accountable for this? Will someone be told to pack their bags and go? Or Mr. Stephen Shaw will be appearing on television with his trademark style beard to obfuscate us all with his knowledge of the English language? He looks so charming, a twinkle always in his eyes, ready to give you a few technical jargon from the engineers. He's sure to impress us all. But do you want to be impressed, or you want to see proper roads? All right? So I want, this one's going to go like this, because it is happening too often. This is definitely happening too often. So, listeners, it's on Paddington Terrace. And then if you're passing there, you make sure you go there and you take a picture of the road. And I'm sure this morning many of you probably had a challenge coming to work, because I'm sure that that big sinkhole must have impeded the smooth flow of traffic in that area. Mr. Prime Minister, I heard bits and pieces of your speech. Very good speech. What we need now is implementation. What we need is that the public sector must perform. And what the first place you need to start with, sir, is the NWA. It costs a lot to fix our roads. And when you fix a part of the road, you want to make sure that it remains fixed for a very long time. So, Mr. Hunter, I need to hear from you, sir. I don't expect to hear from Mr. Shaw, because when you're critical of persons, they don't talk to you at all. They're talking about press freedom in Jamaica. Well, when we criticize you, you don't want to communicate with me. You actually, you apparently don't like press freedom to criticize. So that's another matter. But Mr. Hunter, I want to hear about that matter on Paddington Terrace. I want to hear if the contractors who fixed that road before, if they will have to give back the money. Because we're tired of it, sir. It cannot continue like this. Mr. Prime Minister, you need to put on your foot, sir. As the Prime Minister, you sound good when you talk, but what you need to do, so you need to put on your foot and make sure that the public sector work. Make sure all the permanent secretaries do their work. I am not convinced that persons are performing. And poor people out there, if you dig their man, the sun had to work hard at daytime, and public servants who are supposed to make things look good. I didn't say other them, so but that cost me, right? We need to do better. All right, going to go for the break right now. You're listening to Rhythm FM coming to you live from Kingston, Jamaica. And of course, you continue to stay with us, and we will have some more interesting features. And don't forget, you can participate by sending your WhatsApp messages to 876-816-5261. And I love to get your voicemails. When we come back, yes, it will be Talk Your Talk. And my very special guest will be Dorothy Campbell, Communications Specialist from the Consumer Affairs Commission.